Alright, this video is going to walk you through what to do for your final word project, alright, which is your critical thinking project number 1. So for this, in 2019, the following movies made the most money. As you can see over here on the screen, these are the top movies of 2019. So for this assignment, you're going to pretend that you work for a local movie theater. And you're going to design a movie flyer for one of these movies. So you're going to pick one of these listed over here, and you're going to create a flyer. So for your flyer, you must include a movie theater name and an address. Both of those can be made up. You need to select the name that is select the name of the movie that's airing. So one of these over here on the right hand side. You need to have a picture of that movie, 2 additional pictures, add page color, add a border, use word art, use at least one drawing shape, list ticket prices, and it must be 1 page. So the first thing you're going to do is open up Microsoft Word. All right, and once you have that open, what I would suggest doing is going to View, clicking Zoom, and selecting one page, which will look exactly like the screen is showing you here over on the left, where you can view the entire page so that you can make sure that everything is staying on one page. So the other thing I would do next is click on the Design tab and then choose Page Color. Here you can select a color of your choice. I'm going to go with a light blue color. All right, and then page borders, select page borders. So from here you can select a border of your choice. You have a bunch of line styles here. You can add a pop of color if you wish by simply selecting the color. And then if you would want to, you can make your line thicker or smaller depending on your choice. And then there's also an option for different pictures too, borders. If you want, you can select one of those. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select this star. All right, and then I'm going to click OK, and it should be applied to your page. From there, the next thing I would choose to do is go to Insert, and then in the text area, select Word Art. Select one of the choices. I am going to go with this white with orange outline. And then in the text box, all you're going to do is just type now showing. And you can move it wherever you want on the page. I like things centered, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to choose one of the movies. So I'm going to go with Aladdin. All right. And then from there, I have I need to add ticket prices. So I'm going to just click down on the sheet, move this text box back up. And then from there, I'm just going to write ticket prices. And I'm just going to make these up. So let's go $4 for student. Let's go $6.50 for adult. And let's do $3.75 senior citizens. All right. And now that I have that, I'm going to select my text and I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it on the page. You can also choose to add different color if you want. Totally up to you. And I'm going to remove the space after paragraph to make it single spacing. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go search for a picture of Aladdin. So Aladdin was the real version, 2019. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to Google. and I'm going to type Aladdin. Alright, and then I'm going to search for an image from that. So this one looks like it's the actual version of what the DVD would look like. So I'm going to using my snipping tool. If it's not pinned to your bottom of your desktop, you're going to need to select in the search. Just type snip, S-N-I-P. The tool will populate, so just select it, then choose new. From there, you're going to just simply select with your mouse, so click and drag to select your picture. And then from there, just click on the copy button up on the toolbar. And then I'm going to go back into my flyer. I'm just going to right click and paste. Alright, and then from here is where we're going to need to change the settings so that it moves back onto one page. So I'm going to click this little icon, and then I'm going to hover over the buttons until it says in front of text. And let me hit undo real quick. Wrap text in front of text. And you know what? I'm going to try to do it this way. Move it back up here. I'm going to make this smaller. There we go. Now I'm going to change it to in front of text. And then I'll be able to place it anywhere on the flyer without it actually interrupting the rest of my information. And then the last thing I need to add is a couple additional pictures. So I'm going to go to Insert and then Illustrations, Pictures, Online Pictures. And I'm going to look up something that relates to movies. Everyone loves popcorn, so I'm going to put popcorn. Whoop. And then I'm going to find one that I like. I'm going to insert that. Using the handles, make it smaller. Again, I'm going to wrap the text, or wrap the picture in front of text. So I'm going to select that button. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And I'm also going to duplicate the picture. So I'm going to just do a Control C and then a Control V and copy it to move it. Alright, and then there I have my 2 additional pictures. Alright, the last thing that I'm missing is my drawing shape. So I'm going to go up here to Insert, Illustrations, select Shapes, and then I'm going to select a shape of my choice. I'm going to go with this like rectangle. And I'm just going to click and drag to make it big. And then just clicking right inside my drawing shape, I can add my movie theater name as well as the address. So I'm going to go with Bucks County Movie Theater. And then 202 County Line Road. Again, this is made up. Doylestown, EA18977. Then I'm going to select my text, and then on the Home tab, I'm going to go to Font, select a different font of my choice. I'm going to make it bigger so you can actually see the information. And this is what your flyer should look like when you are finished. You can also see my other example that I have created over here in the direction sheet. And then you can also see how you will be scored with the rubric down below. Once you have finished this, you're going to save it. So I'm going to do File, Save As. I'm going to save it to my desktop. And I'm going to save it as critical thinking, so CT number 1. Save. And then from there, I will go into the course content and upload it to the Dropbox, the Critical Thinking Project number 1.